What's going on, guys? It's JSGC here, and we're going to be looking at some new stadiums that will be coming very soon to England, so we're going to crack on with the video. Now, first up, AFC Wimbledon are looking to move themselves from a new stadium. At the moment, they're playing at Kings Meadow, which has a capacity of under 5,000. It's a temporary home for their newly found club. Now, if you know the history behind AFC Wimbledon, you know that Wimbledon, the old club, they formed into the MK Dons and they moved over 100 miles north to a city of MK, which is Milton Keynes, which is north of London, whereas AFC Wimbledon are based in South London. So they're looking to move towards where Wimbledon's old ground used to be. They've got themselves a new home on the site of where the Greyhound Stadium is, and it's close to where their old ground used to be. Their stadium is going to be called New Plough Lane. It's going to have a capacity of 11,000 and is scheduled to be completed by 2020 at the moment. It can expand to over 20,000 though, which will be a large stadium, and hoping to attract a lot of their former supporters that they had before they ended up merging into the Milton Keynes Dons and looking to return to their roots. Now, another stadium that was in the potential was the Iron Arena, which is in Scunthorpe. It was scheduled to be completed in 2019 and was scheduled to have a capacity of 12,000, which would be an increase of 3,000 on their current ground where they play at Glanford Park in Scunthorpe. They were planned to move for 2019, but due to some land problems, they've had to move it a little bit further south by a few hundred metres than what they wanted to, and apparently they've had more problems with the site, and apparently some other people have had some issues with it, and instead they're going to abandon their plans for their £18 million new home, which is going to have businesses, new housing, all that stuff that comes with modern stadiums. They're going to abandon that, and they're instead now going to put the money towards expanding Glanford Park instead. So that may be on the hold. It might also be completely in the bin and they never go back to it. We will have to wait and see with regards to that one, but it does look like a tidy stadium, so maybe they'll move in there one day. I don't know. Next up, we also have in the Championship Brentford. They currently play at Griffin Park. It's famous for having 4 pubs, 1 pub on every single corner. Very popular amongst away fans, particularly fans that like travelling to London for their away days. They're instead looking to update because the ground's very dated, very old. There's a lot of terracing and standing, and it's not really that modern. So they're looking to appeal to the London's people. They're looking to try and appeal to the mass population. So they're looking to expand their stadium by nearly 3,000 seats. They currently hold 14,800 at Griffin Park. They're looking to expand their new stadium to 17,250 by 2019 and move into the Brentford Community Stadium. Have a nice new modern ground, which is much of an improvement on Griffin Park. I don't know about the 4 pubs and whether they're going to have 4 pubs on every corner of the new Brentford Community Stadium. I would like to think so, because it's a fabulous away day, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. I don't have any answers, I'm afraid. Now, we've also got a couple of new grounds coming to the Premier League, which is what a lot of people are interested in. So first up, we'll start with, in my opinion, the most interesting. Now, the ground's going to be called New Stamford Bridge, which is the most stupidest name I've ever heard in my life. And they're basically going to knock down Stamford Bridge and build New Stamford Bridge, which means that Chelsea would have to move stadiums. They'd have to go and do what Tottenham's done and go and move over to Wembley. That'd probably be for a season or two until the ground is built. Now, the ground's scheduled to cost around £500 million. Some people are saying it could cost £1 billion. It's scheduled to be completed in 2021, but some are saying that it could be completed as late as 2024. Now, Chelsea's been planning on a new stadium forever, and they couldn't expand Stamford Bridge at the moment, so they're looking to knock it down and build big. And the design of it looks kind of strange in my opinion, but it will see their capacity go up from 41,600 to 60,000, which is a leap of nearly 19,000, which is fantastic for Chelsea. It puts their ground on the map, and it enables them to compete with Tottenham's new ground, along with Arsenal's new ground and West Ham's Olympic Stadium too. So Chelsea looking to modernise and have themselves a nice brand new stadium, which could be coming in as little as 3 years. We'll have to wait and see. And last but not least, we're going to be covering the stadium that is definitely happening. 2018, this summer, Tottenham move into their new stadium, New Hart Lane, which again is a stupid name in my opinion. They've not got a commercial stadium name for it yet. They've not sold the rights to it, but I'm sure they will at some point because they'll want to make money. Arsenal's done it with the Emirates Stadium. I'm sure Tottenham will be looking for a deal with someone to rename their stadium. They're going to be moving up to from 36,000 with White Hart Lane to 61,559, which is a very specific number. Now, they're currently playing at Wembley Stadium, which holds 90,000, and they're getting attendances that aren't selling out, but they're doing very well for attendances, looking at 70,000, 80,000 for some games, so they should have no problem filling their 61,000 capacity stadium. I'm sure away fans would love to go to a new stadium. It's currently on the site of where White Hart Lane is. If you remember, one of the stands was knocked down for reconstruction. Well, they've kind of like moved that stand, rotated it around, and they're building it on the site right next to White Hart Lane, while still having one of the old stands like flip 180 degrees in the opposite direction. That's basically what they've done at White Hart Lane. The ground's coming along very nicely. There's all kinds of construction videos if you're interested to go and check that out and see all the kinds of construction updates, but it's scheduled to be completed this summer. Tottenham have requested to play a couple of their games at the start of the season away from home, but it could be the end of August when we see new White Hart Lane in action. It looks like a tidy modern ground in my opinion. It looks very nice in my opinion. Let me know what you think though of the grounds in the comments below. But that's it's also going to be bigger than Arsenal's stadium by nearly 2,000 seats, of course. But that's the video, so let me know of any other stadiums that you'd like me to do. If you like these stadium videos, you want me to do more, then do let me know. I've got an expansion video coming out soon, which is going to be looking at expansions happening at grounds across England in recent time. I'm looking at grounds that are going to be happening in the next 3 or 4 years and plans that are in place, and we'll see what we end up with them videos. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to slap a like on it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments below. But it's been JSGC. Hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll see you all again later. Peace. Ciao for now.